Welcome back to my 25 million gold in Spring Year 1 series. To recap the run so far, we clay farmed a lot. I collected 2,314 clay in 4 days, a lot. Alright, so today we need to get to floor 35 as early as humanly possible. We're going to use the predictor to get down the mines faster, and then we also have coffee and spicy eel to run faster. This is like a full predictor abuse run. I'm just trying to see what like the absolute craziest result I can get is for this challenge, so that's why I'm allowing the predictor in them, like in the mines. Normally I don't, because it's more fun to showcase my mining skill, like how good I am at the mines by just doing it. But for this run, I think it's like, I just want to use the predictor. Today's plan is to rush mines 35, geode farm. The only time I'm leaving is while my spicy eel is still active to run fast. I need to trigger the community center before 12:50, which means I need to run down to the bus stop. And then I go back and I geode farm the rest of the entire day until I pass out at 2 a.m. Okay. I need to pause the video here. This is editor Cordite from the future. I need to interject and just let you know how insane day 5 actually was. The day you're going to see is the third attempt of the day. Day 5 took nearly 21 hours of real time to complete across 5 separate Twitch streams and 9 IRL days. Here's some clips of the failed attempts. My old viewers will remember the last time I did this was like 3 years ago. I did this for 9 hours straight on my stream. It was like an entire Saturday for a different run. That was like 3 years ago. I haven't done any geode farming since then, because this is extremely boring. It's kind of interesting for like the first 10 minutes because it's new, but then like the novelty wears off, and yeah. You have to do it for way longer. All right, Ding City. That was not the best transition. You just have to like get the timing perfect every time. I wonder how many, like, I'm losing a lot of frames to that. That's just like pure skill that I have to frame perfect, like time that. Every single time I don't get that frame perfect, I lose time. Every time. I'm losing time every time. That was only 3 geodes for that tick. This is a reset. I need more practice. This is already a reset. This level of efficiency is nowhere near acceptable. I won't get enough money from geodes if I'm like playing this badly. I just need to practice until it's like absolute muscle memory to click on the journal. I'm having to use way too many brain calories to click on the journal. I need to call my work tomorrow and be like, I need to call off for the day. I need to go up and down the elevator 10,000 times. I posted on my Discord, I figured out how I was gonna do the pausing. You can delete quests out of your journal, which I did not know was implemented this early, but it is. I can do a really fast left click, right click to go from the journal to the elevator, so that like gets rid of the that gets rid of my issue. So I can get all the way down to 2 quests, and then I can put my mouse like right under the T, and then I can do a fast transition. Ding City! I should be able to get 10 with a perfect tick. Also, it depends how many resets I have to do to get it, because you lose like a couple of frames every time with like you can't do anything about it. I need to like, I'm honestly considering resetting. This has been so far behind pace. I've done 3 hours minus 1 tick, so that's 17 ticks. I'm at 6.94. Like, I'm not even at 7 average. I wanted to average at least 7. Like bare minimum. I was hoping to average 10. I would have been okay with averaging 8. 7 is the bare minimum, and I'm not even at that. I don't know how to play any better than this. Like the robotic nature of this, doing this for hours and hours on end, I honestly don't know how to do it better. We're doing a little bit better, Blade. We're still like, I'm trying to keep a 7 average, like as bare minimum, and then hopefully getting like an 8th or 9th. My original goal of 10 per tick is an absolute pipe dream. I've only had that happen 1 time. Oh, I'm also leveling up my mining level ridiculously fast, because every time I break one of these rocks, I get 5 mining experience. I'm already mining level 4. I just don't know. I'm just really surprised that I'm so far behind what my initial plan was. Like I'm just honestly sitting here wondering like what do I do better? You know? Like forget me like my initial plan was to get 10 per tick. Like let's forget that. That's not gonna happen. And I only got it one time in this 4-hour stream. I only got 10 one time out of all the ticks. So like we're throwing that away. That's just not gonna happen. So I did some, obviously I took last night off to practice, and also I wasn't feeling that great. But yeah, I think that I should be able to sustain a higher than 7 average tonight. I've gotten really good at the new elevator transition tech. Also, I have Earthan view open on my computer, so I can quickly do screenshots to test. Before I can start geode farming, which I'll explain in a few minutes, I first need to reach floor 35 of the mines as quickly as possible. I'm using Blade's map predictor for this, since it has a function that maps out where ladders can spawn. Ladders in Stardew Valley are located on a grid system based on variables such as the day, the daily luck, luck buffs, and the number of stones remaining. Contrary to popular belief, it's not guaranteed that a ladder will be somewhere on the floor when you enter it. It is possible for there to be no possible ladders until a certain number of stones have been broken. For most challenge runs, I don't allow myself to use the ladder function of the predictor because it is very powerful. Since this is a true high score run, and I'm using every possible advantage, I used the predictor to quickly find my ladder locations. That's such a big, this is a huge time loss. None of these rocks will give me ladders for like a really long time. Oh yes, we're in luck, unless there's a freebie. Damn it! Bro, where's the freebie? Oh, it's set to 18 stones. That's the problem. There's like way more than 18. Okay, but there is another ladder right over here. I still need an earth crystal. Oh, did you see all those Dougies? Oh, there's a freebie right next to me. That's so pog. This is probably not a ladder. Oh, well, that's cool. Ah, not saved by the bug. There's one a little farther down. I do really need an earth crystal though, and the dark floors can often be really difficult. Just get it from a geode? Yeah, I'm not sure how to get a geode though. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to collect any geodes today. Yeah. That's a good idea, but I'm a little concerned about that. It's really tough to get geodes in this game. I'm actually so far ahead of schedule that I'm okay with holding the 100 stone for 4 extra furnaces. Like, I'm 20 minutes ahead of my goal time. So I'm honestly okay keeping the 100 stone. The reason that we have to take a screenshot every time is because... There we go. That was a good one. It could be a gray rock, which is a waste of time because you can't get any items from it. So I have a computer, I have a program on my computer called View, which is an image viewing software, and it has a hot folder feature. So when I go T and then Control V, which I have in my clipboard already, I have /map screenshot. So I just go T/map screenshot, and then View, the hot folder, is watching the Stardew Valley screenshots. So it immediately pulls up the screenshot on my other monitor, and I can tell what kind of rock it is right away. This should increase my efficiency by like 1 to 2 geodes per tick on its own, because I'll never accidentally slap a gray rock. Regular rocks in the mines can occasionally drop extra items such as ores, coal, and geodes when broken. Rarely, the rock will grant 2 or more items at the same time. Over the years, players have discovered empirically that the locations of the stones that give these extra items never changes on a save file. There are some exceptions, such as when the ladder on the floor is found, or if the geologist perk is selected, but if neither of these conditions exist, the same stone will always give the same extra items. This behavior can be exploited, and is the basis for what is called geode farming. I only got 6 that tick. Damn. Oh, I was feeling confident before the stream. I messed up 3 of those. Remember how I selected a specific game seed for this challenge? Your game seed is the main factor in determining where rocks drop extra items. The seed I'm using has an exceptionally rare rock right in front of the elevator on floor 35. This rock, when broken, drops coal, copper ore, a geode, and an omni-geode all at the same time. Since the rock is right in front of the elevator, I can abuse elevators to go up and down endlessly while game time barely elapses, breaking the rock for profit hundreds of times in a day. Also, something I was doing wrong, I was reviewing my VOD. I was actually like killing myself here because I would pause so quickly with this zoomed in method that I only have to move my mouse so little. I was trying to do the left right click flip here that I do into the elevator too early. So I would left click out of the journal, the floor would still be like a quarter to a half a second from fully loading, and then I would press the right click to switch to the elevator, and I hadn't gotten control of the farmer yet, so nothing would happen until that point, like a half a second later. And I was getting frustrated that I was having slow, like my flips were slow, but it was actually because I was doing it too early and I didn't have control of my farmer yet. So like if I actually have control of my farmer, like I can do it almost instantly. Because I'm just pressing left click and then right click. That was probably longer than I need to wait right there, but I'm just like, so I'm like hyper aware about it now. Okay, that was a gray rock. You guys can see on the screenshot, this shadow here is a gray rock from the screenshot, so I actually saved time there by not tapping that rock. Honestly, it's pretty toxic to have to take a screenshot every time, but for the averages I want to get, it's worth it to save. Like every time you accidentally hit a gray rock, that's -1 to the maximum that you could get for that tick. Like it just subtracts from your possibility. That tick? Okay, I actually got 9 that tick. Let's like, if I focus, I might actually be able to not suck at this. I'm farming all of it. The coal, the copper, the geode, and the omni geode. I want all 4 items. The copper allows me to make furnaces with stone, which I'm gonna buy. The coal lets me smelt, obviously. The omni geodes and the geodes work together to give me a lot of money because I'm gonna go to the desert and turn the omni geodes into artifact troves and then get treasure chests from them. Okay, now it's 11. Okay. We just barely made pace for 1 tick. Ugh, that was stressful. I've committed over 3 hours to this, and I'm literally have made no progress from last stream. I'm still so far behind my desired pace. I really can't stress enough how long this actually took. You're watching footage at 12x speed with huge chunks fully cut, and it's still going to be a pretty long video. If for some reason you want to watch the entire day at normal speed, like my Twitch chat did, you can access the VODs on my Twitch channel. No, it's 2 o'clock. That was such a bad tick. I only got 5 geodes, dude. What am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do when you get such bad ticks? Like, are you here, piano? Like, what am I supposed to do? Just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, just no rocks. Alright, I appreciate you guys all hanging out tonight. Our pace here is still kind of like meh, I feel like, but I guess we recovered a little bit over the last, like, half an hour, or whatever. Alright, the file made it through the night. We are exactly where we were at the end of last stream. I have not touched the file at all. You'll be able to see that it's exactly the same. I just, like, I didn't touch my computer at all. So we are through the night. We are back for the second half of Ding City Day. I hope you all are ready. Ooh, there's one. Okay, please give me 10. Please, 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 please. Okay, we just barely got a 10th. Oh, this is a strong start. Like, please, like, let's not continue to... No more mistakes. No more continuing mistakes. So you can see from my inventory the benefits of what this strategy actually does. So if you remember, like I said, it is Friday, the 5th of spring, year 1. So this is the first day that the mines are open, full stop. This is the day that the mines open. It is 3:20 p.m., so we're not even halfway through the day yet. And I have 238 Omni Geodes, 246 regular Geodes, 284 coal, and 241 copper ore. And I'm less than halfway done the first day that the mines are open. That's how crazy this strategy actually is. It takes forever in real time, but it's a really good strategy. It's worth noting as well that you'll probably never ever find a rock this powerful in a normal playthrough that gives 4 items when you break it. Piano Addict found this seed for me using a Blades Predictor and a seed searching program. So this complicated series of pauses I'm doing is what prevents time from elapsing while I'm waiting for the right rock to spawn. It's like we've been doing this for several minutes already in real time, but it's still 3:20. So I'm successfully keeping the game paused for the vast majority of the time here. There's only like a couple of frames that are elapsing every time I visit the floor. It looks very fluid, but this is actually pretty challenging to do. It takes a while to like learn how to do this and to get the movements down. To be able to keep the game paused like this. Okay, it's 4 o'clock. That was a terrible tick, unfortunately. I mean, I can't be upset because I just got a 13, but like, yeah, that's what we called regression to the mean. I took a screenshot and then I hit the gray rock anyway. Wow. That's donkey behavior right there. Guys, I'm really sick of geode farming. Oh. Once I'm done with this day, we should do a prediction of how large my screenshots folder is. I think I'm actually going to finish this tonight as pure cope because I'm going at a pace of roughly 1 real hour per game hour. And I have almost 9 hours of game left to play. Before I actually play the 6th, I need to test how long it'll actually take me to completely finish the mines. Because I want to try to optimize that for geode farming. Because one of the quirks about geode farming on this patch is that once I go beyond floor 45, this menu is going to get bigger, and then I won't be able to see the shadow, and then geode farming becomes a lot worse of a strategy. Because I will have to briefly unpause every time to check if there's a rock. So basically, once I get past floor 45, I can't geode farm anymore. So I need to make sure that I finish geode farming at the right time for it to be efficient. I don't want to finish geode farming at like 2 p.m. and then I'm finished the mines at like 8 p.m. and I have 6 hours that I don't know what to do with. Okay, it just went to 5 o'clock. I don't even know like how many geodes I got that tick. 328. Is Wumpa Girl here still? It's my only hope of knowing my pace. Oh, my tea got cold. Yuck. So has this been what most of the stream has been? What do you have an issue with me just going up and down the elevator over and 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 over? That's not normal? There's no mozzarella sticks in this game, are there? What's the closest thing to a mozzarella stick in Stardew Valley? Well, that was a nice cheese pull. I am not speedrunning right now, unfortunately. I am doing a horrible, boring, terrible, no good, rotten strategy called geode farming. Basically, geode farming is when I go up, down, 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 and I do it for an entire day. And every time I get a rock in this spot right here behind the menu, I break it. Oh yeah, this is absolutely a sleep stream right now. I've got lo-fi playing and we're dinging away. Ding, 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 ding. That's why we screenshot. That's a gray rock, so we want to skip that. If you break a gray rock, you don't get a geode. It's actually so clean when you can do it right. Damn it. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was going to say that I'm getting clean at it, and then I was going to mess up the very next one. I knew it. Oh my gosh. I can't even handle this right now. I have lots of practice with the rest of this. The only part that's new for me is the harvesting, actually. The rest of this I've been doing for years with like diamond farming and void spirits and stuff. To be clear, this strategy is extremely grindy and degenerate. I would never recommend that anyone does this except for like the most hardcore challenge runner. Still only on floor 35. Yeah, I'm really struggling to progress here. This one rock I break doesn't give me a ladder no matter what I do. I keep doing the same exact thing over and over, and it's never giving me a ladder. I would like to know if there's a guide for what you're doing. Sure, here's your guide. Pick a mine's floor that you want and go up, down, 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 up, down. Just do that forever. There's your guide. The different strategies that you use can vary, but the basic idea is that you want to get to the Skull Caverns as early as possible. If you get to Skull Caverns as fast as you possibly can, and then farm the Skull Caverns for Iridium Ore, that's how you get a lot of money in Spring. Okay, so my average is 8.34 geodes per hour. Well, it rocks. 8.34 rocks per hour. That's pretty good. That's above what I wanted, so I'm happy. Do you break them open and sell the contents? I sell the contents. The first like 500 or so, I'm gonna sell the contents directly because I need money to complete the vault bundle and buy explosive ammo. But the remaining geodes, probably about 2,000 of them, are going to be converted into artifact troves. Oh, starfruit, yeah, starfruit wine is usually how people do it. Technically, I came up with a strategy that's better. Technically, ancient fruit wine is the best in year one. But it's a lot harder to set up. Technically, ancient fruit is superior if you're a good player. I'm just chugging along until I go to floor 10, apparently. I didn't even notice. Bro, the rock hasn't spawned in like 30 resets. That last tick was basically a total write-off. I think I only got like 2 geodes because I spent the entire tick going up and down with no progress. It's like, oh, here's all the geodes now. Okay, my average went up some more. My average is 8.5 geodes per tick. All right, we went up. Our average went up quite a bit this stream. That's really nice. I played a lot better, And I think that, like, generally the game was... I had less of an unlucky streak. There were still some... Like, I feel like these last few ticks were pretty unlucky. But we had some really nice ticks. I think generally I got a little bit closer to, like, actual average than last stream. So, and I also think that we're improving. I was really hoping to finish this tonight, but I'm nowhere near finishing it, and I'm so tired. Man, I don't really want to do this. Well, we've got 5.5 hours of this left. Still dink-donking in the mines. Yep. Unfortunately. Yeah, this run stops dink-donking at halfway through day 6. If this run had to do this strategy for the entire run, I would not do it. This is actually, like, this is way worse than the 7 straight days I had to do of Ancient Seed Manip. That was actually terrible, and this is worse. And when we get through day 5, I'm not even done with it. Like I said, I still have to do like half a day on day 6. We're making a decent pace here. We're already through 30 minutes. I've only been live for 20. It's actually still pretty slow, 20 minutes. Well, that includes my start time as well, so I did 30 minutes in about 15 minutes. Gee willikers, chat, at that rate, I'll be done in 2.5 hours. It's 9 p.m. and I'll still have 2.5 more hours of real time of geode farming. Before I get to go to day 6 and do it for 10 more hours. I'll need to test how long it will actually take me to finish the mines on average, because I don't want to stop geode farming at like 3 p.m. when I go to cleanse and then finish the whole mines in like 4 hours, and I have a whole bunch of time left where I don't know what to do. Do you see this menu right here? After I go past floor 45, which will be this button right here, once I get to floor 50, this menu will get larger and I will not be able to see rocks anymore. So geode farming will get significantly more challenging once I get to floor 50. So that's why geode farming and finishing the mines are mutually exclusive. Once I finish the mines, I can't geode farm anymore. So I want to geode farm as late as possible before finishing the mines, but I need enough time to finish the mines, and I need enough time to get to the vault to do the community center. If you guys don't know, when I started my stream, like my very first stream, like over 3.5 years ago, was a spring money run just like this one. It was the very first thing I did on my stream. And for a good majority of that run, my only viewer was Sundeko. Unfortunately, I don't have that run because I was such a noob streamer that I didn't even know that I had to highlight the videos to keep them. How much money did you make then? 9.3 million. That's actually the current world record because no one's attempted it with modern strats. What'd you do for money? Fishing. Like, fishing. We fished for the money for the vault. I don't think I entered the Skull Caverns until, like, the 10th or 11th of spring. which was pretty fast for that time, by the way. That run, like, the reason that run got the world record was because I got into the Skull Caverns pretty quickly. We're going to enter the Skull Caverns on day 7 on this run. We're going to do it like 5 days faster. Oops, I did the thing. Oh, that's a cool screenshot as well. I did the thing though. I accidentally went out of the game. Okay, I can just right click on the yeah, I can just right click on the elevator and that'll fix it. Yeah, that was a pretty bad tick. Hopefully this next one's better. Also, the ticks just go faster when you don't have to wait forever for the rocks to spawn. You're just going up and down with nothing happening. It's so boring. I'm starting to feel the end of the tunnel for this day, that it's like 10 o'clock. There's only 4 hours left in the day. Overall, this is a good day. I had a lot of issues early on with a really bad starting pace. Like, I was down around 7 geodes per tick at the very start of this day. And I considered resetting because it was not good. But over the last 2 streams of doing this, I've consistently been playing better and I've learned these patterns a little bit better. And I'm up at more like 8 geodes per tick. So, like, we're basically at the pace that I wanted initially. So I'm feeling pretty good about this day overall. How much do you expect to make from that? Piano Addict did some of the math for me. It was like 700,000 gold. Can you guys imagine playing Stardew Valley and on Friday the 5th, year 1, the very first day the mines opens, you smack geodes all day and you make 700,000 gold. That's how insanely busted this strategy is. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Let me guess. We're about to go over a huge waterfall. Sharp rocks at the bottom? Most likely. Bring it on. You know, it's a good thing you're not a really big fat guy, or this would be really difficult. Right, the poison. The poison to kill Cusco. Yes, that poison. Why do we even have that leather? One of the best points of that movie is when Yzma goes to the house of the wife and the kids looking for the Emperor and Pacha. And the kids are doing jump rope. And she says like, oh, I'm your husband's brother's great aunt or something like that. And one of the girls is in the background of the scene going, you know, you don't look like my great aunt. You look like my great, 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 great. And she just keeps doing it for like 5 minutes in the background of the scene. Honestly, a big reason that pace has improved is because we're screenshotting every rock and skipping the gray rocks. It's not as bad now that I'm used to it. The idea of doing this at first sounded really awful, but it's not so bad with Earthfan view. Because the screenshot just automatically pops up on my other monitor. Sugar Daddy. I just said that out loud. Thank you for the I can't believe I just said that. Thank you for the gifted tier 1. Cat wifey bought me tea. I didn't even ask her to. It's in my best dad ever mug. Okay, so here, it's probably a little bit hard to see, but there's an outline right here that shows me the shadow of a rock. So I need to take a screenshot because I don't know what kind of rock it is. Oh, the numbers are red, chat. We're so close. We're not even gonna know what to do with ourselves. When it becomes day 6, like, what are we even gonna do? Oh, that's right, we're gonna do some more of this. Because an entire day of this was not enough. When I was planning this run, I thought I was gonna be able to get like 10 per tick average. So, oops, how'd I end up with 430? I thought I was gonna be able to get about 10 per tick average. And I'm nowhere near that. But that's okay. I've still gotten like more than enough for what I need to do. I'm at like a 8.3 average or something like that. Oh, my hands are hurting. Please, game, let me be done soon. And every time I think like I'm almost done, I remember that I have to do this for half the day on the 6th as well. Like, bro, what have I done? Ding, 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 ding. Ooh, we're about to pass over to 800 coal. That's absolutely illegal that we have 800 coal on Friday the 5th, year 1. When this day is over, is the mining over? No. Unfortunately, no. We have to do this for another half of a day on the next day. Oh my gosh, my hands are hurting. I have 1 hour to go, chat. Like, I'm making so many easy mistakes now because like my hands are just tired. Yay! We broke pace, chat. We're at 771. Our pace for the day was 770. And we are at pace with 40 minutes to go. Woohoo! We were only averaging 7 geodes a tick, which was way under pace. And we have slowly recovered throughout the day, and now we are slightly above pace with 40 minutes to go. This is by far the most toxic thing I've ever done in Stardew Valley. Like, do not try this, chat. I would not recommend to my worst enemy to try this. Like, do not geode farm elevator style like this. Why do I wish torture upon myself? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this could be classified as torture, possibly. Yes, okay. We should be able to get 800 as long as I don't pass out, like, the frame I unpause. We got 800 geodes, chat. Yay! Can we get 801? Oh, I had more time left than I thought. Can we go for 802? Okay, can we get, here we go, 802? Wow, we're still like, have a little hair more time. I have to be just like an instant from passing out right now. Let the farmer sleep, go to bed. No, I need more geodes. Okay, I passed out. There we go. All right, I'm tabbed out. That's the end of the day, chat. Let's do a prediction. Yeah, I got 803 omnis, 811 regulars, 849 coal, and 806 copper ore. That is ridiculous. Yeah, like, this is game breaking. It is day 5 of the game. Like, it is day 5, year 1. 127,000 gold saved. The 806 copper saves me 60,000 gold. And then the 1,600 geodes, I don't even know how much money that is, but like hundreds of thousands. So there we go. Like I said, we started the day at level 3, or sorry, level 2. So we hit level 3, level 4, there we go. Level 5, obviously there, that's wonderful. We are going to take the miner perk for when we get into the Skull Caverns. Level 6, not hit level 7 mining. Oh, and by the way, we sold like over 1,000 clay as well. So we're gonna wake up with over 20,000 gold. Oh my goodness. Oh, we saved our progress. Oh, I'm so happy.